The prehistoric hunters watched their child disappear into the storm, a spark of light defying the wrath of the sky.
The prehistoric hunters believed the jungle was alive, angry spirits testing her strength. But Asha ran, her small fire glowing against nature's fury. The prehistoric hunter's child fell, but fire does not surrender. Even in the mud, her heart and the ember burned as one.
In the heart of the storm, this child of the prehistoric hunters became one with the flame, her breath giving it life once more.
The prehistoric hunters would tell this story for generations of the girl who ran through the jaws of darkness, guided by the light she carried. At the edge of the world, the child of the prehistoric hunters raised her flame to the heavens, and the storm bowed before her light. The child of the prehistoric hunters climbed toward the heavens, one spark of life defying the wrath of gods. From the high cliffs, she looked down upon her world, the home of the prehistoric hunters who waited for her light to return. The prehistoric hunter's child spoke not to gods, but to the fire itself, her oldest companion and only friend. In the living light, she saw them, the prehistoric hunters who once tamed the first fire. They were watching, waiting for her to carry it beyond the storm. At the world's edge, the child of the prehistoric hunters gave herself to the fire, a final offering of light in the age of storms.
And the fire answered. From her hands rose a light that reached the heavens, and the prehistoric hunters knew their flame would never die.
The storm had passed. The land of the prehistoric hunters was silent, waiting to see if the fire had survived. Then, across the valley, the prehistoric hunters saw it, a light, faint but alive. The fire still lived. The prehistoric hunters walked as one toward the light their child had carried into the storm. There, where the storm had ended, the prehistoric hunters found their sacred flame alive once more. It was as if the earth itself had guarded it for them.
The prehistoric hunters spoke her name in reverence. Asha, the keeper of their light, had become one with the fire she saved.
When dawn came, the fire still burned, and though Asha was gone, her spirit lived on, in every hunter, every flame, every sunrise that followed. As night returned to the land, the prehistoric hunters gathered once more to honor the flame that had outlived the storm and the child who gave.
In their dance, the prehistoric hunters remembered how one among them braved the storm to keep the light alive. Her story became their heartbeat. Each spark carried her story. To the prehistoric hunters, the fire spoke her name, Asha, the eternal flame in human form.
And for a breath of time, the prehistoric hunters saw her, Asha, the fire child, smiling through the light she had given them.
When thunder rolled again, the prehistoric hunters no longer feared it. They believed it was her voice, Asha, calling home from the storm.
And so, in the heart of the wild, the prehistoric hunters kept their fire, not just in stone and wood, but in spirit. And when thunder speaks, they still whisper her name, Asha.